Hello everyone and welcome to Homeschooling with Hera. Hope you all are doing great. In today's video, we shall learn about proper adjectives. Today's lesson objectives are: what are proper adjectives, when they should be taught to kids, and how they should be taught to kids. This video is equally beneficial for you if you are a parent, educator, or a higher grade student who wants to learn about proper adjectives. And this channel is for you if you are interested in English phonics, English spelling rules, English grammar, English creative writing, and above all, how to teach all this stuff to your young ones in multi-sensory ways. So consider subscribing to the channel, click the bell icon as well, and without any further ado, let's dive in. Alright, so first let's see that what are proper adjectives. Proper adjectives, like other adjectives, describe nouns. Proper adjectives come from proper nouns, so they always start with capital letters, just like proper nouns. Many proper adjectives end with an, ian, that is the en sound, ish, that is ish, or ese, that is ease. In the upcoming slides, you will see the examples with all of them. Right now, just remember that proper adjectives come from proper nouns and they are written with capital letters. For example, America is a noun. We all know that America is a noun. So anything that belongs to America will be called American. For example, rugby is also known as American football. Football is a noun and the word American is describing it. Which football? American football. That's why the word American is a proper adjective. It has come from the noun America. Got it? Let's see another example. The noun is Japan now, and the proper adjective is Japanese. We have added ese to it. Let's see these two sentences. This is a Japanese flag. The word Japanese is giving us information about the noun flag. Which flag? Japanese flag. That's why Japanese is an adjective and it's a proper adjective because it has come from the noun Japan. So we also have to write it with a capital J. Let's see the next sentence. Tofu is a Japanese dish. Dish is a noun. And what is the word that is describing dish? Which dish? Japanese dish. So Japanese is an adjective, and which type of adjective? Proper adjective, because it has come from a proper noun, that is Japan. And therefore, we have to write it with a capital letter. Right? Now let's see some examples in which we have an or an at the end, ish, ish sound, esc, and then ian. You can add letter n or an as a suffix to the noun America to make it American, Germany to German, Korea to Korean, Mexico to Mexican, Spanish, English, British, Scottish, Polish. They all are proper adjectives. Portuguese, Japanese, Chinese, Nepalese, they are also proper adjectives because they are originated from the names of countries or proper nouns. Ian as in Australian, Malaysian, Indonesian, and Indian. Hope this idea is clear. Let's see some more examples of proper adjectives. Now they are not the names of countries but the names of different things. For example, Shakespeare, it's a noun, and if you want to turn it into adjective, proper adjective, it will be Shakespearean. Shakespearean actors, Shakespearean literature, and anything that belongs to Shakespeare will be Shakespearean. Okay? Then we have Queen Victoria. It's a name of a lady, so anything that belongs to her reign or her rule will be Victorian. Asia is a continent. Asian is your adjective. This S is extra. Buddha is a name of a person, Gautama Buddha, and Buddhist is a proper adjective. Hope you have got this as well. There is something more to proper adjectives. Many of the proper adjectives do follow a pattern, but some proper adjectives don't follow any pattern. For example, French, that has come from France, Filipino, from Philippines, Pakistani, from Pakistan, Afghan, from Afghanistan, Thai, from Thailand, Welsh, from Wales, and Dutch, from Netherlands. So, if I wrap up this topic, proper adjectives are the adjectives that come from proper nouns, and mostly they come from the names of people and places. Okay, so this is all about proper adjectives. Now let's see what was our second lesson objective. We are done with the first one, that is what are proper adjectives. Now we need to know when should they be taught to kids. A very important question, because I'm teaching this concept to you so you can teach it to your kids. So let's see when should they be taught to kids. According to the UK curriculum, because I follow Jolly Grammar, which is a UK curriculum, so in Jolly Grammar level 3, which is equivalent to grade 2 according to the UK system, you can introduce proper adjectives. Okay, they are there in level 3 book. However, if you start grammar in grade 1, okay, then this topic will come in grade 3. If you start grammar in KG2 or UKG or upper kindergarten, whatever you call this, so proper adjectives will come in grade 2. And if you start grammar from grade 1, so proper adjectives will come in grade 3. So this is about the age of kids, that when should you teach this topic. Now we are done with two of our lesson objectives. That what are proper adjectives, we know this. When they should be taught to kids, we also know this. The third and the most important thing, how they should be taught to kids. Because as I always say that I follow the multisensory ways of teaching. So what could be the multisensory way of teaching proper adjectives to kids? Keep watching the video to the end, because now I will be sharing step-by-step lesson plan for teaching proper adjectives to kids. So step number 1. You are talking to the whole class right now, okay? So you need to revise proper nouns first. Ask students to tell you some proper nouns and write them on the board with lowercase letters. See if they notice this. For example, if kids are saying the proper noun Hera, so write Hera with a small letter. If they are saying India, write India like this. If they are saying Pakistan, write Pakistan like this. If they are saying Dubai, so write Dubai with a small d or the lowercase d, and see if they notice the mistake. They are second or third graders, so they will surely notice that you are writing a lowercase letter at the beginning of proper nouns, and they will point it out. Now it's time to recall the concept that proper nouns are special names given to people, places, and dates, and that's why they are written in capital letters. This reminder is important because some of the kids might have forgotten the thing, so you need to recall this. Now let's move to step number 3. In step number 3, you need to revise adjectives. Ask kids that what are adjectives. They will surely tell you about adjectives. Then ask them what is the color and action for adjective. If they remember, well and good. Otherwise, you can just show them that they need to put their fist on their temple, and this is the action for adjective. The color for adjectives is blue. We are talking about Jolly Grammar color. So this is blue. Now we have revised adjectives as well, right? Next thing will be step number 4. You need to call out a noun and ask kids to give some adjectives that describe this noun. For example, book. Now ask them, can you give me some adjectives for book? They may say blue book, cursed book, holy book, big book, ginormous book, gigantic book, small book. So with this practice, what will happen? The idea of nouns plus adjectives is clear, and we have done some preparation for our new lesson. Step 1 to 4 are simply the preparation for the new topic, okay? It will be something really quick because for third graders or second graders, these topics are so easy now. They have been doing it since kindergarten or grade 1. So now what is the next thing? The main lesson begins now. After doing all this, in step number 5, you need to introduce proper adjectives to kids. How you will do that? Tell children that like proper nouns, we have proper adjectives. In fact, proper adjectives come from proper nouns. So they always start with a capital letter. Most proper adjectives describe the nationality, culture, or religion. Here we are linking proper adjectives to proper nouns. We are giving them the concept that these are special adjectives, and for that reason we need to write them with a capital letter, right? Step number 6. Here you will involve kids in the discussion by asking them where are they from, in which country they live, and what is the word they use to describe the people, places, or thing of that country. For example, if your kids are from Egypt, so they might say that we are Egyptians because we are from Egypt. You can take this discussion further by showing them some objects that are from China and tell them that this is Chinese. For example, look at this. I have a Chinese doll. You can bring realia to your class. Realia means real objects. So children can have some concrete material which will help them to absorb the concepts better. So once you start doing this, they can also come up with their stuff, maybe their school bag, maybe their pencils, or anything which they have, and can tell them that from where it is by using a proper adjective. If they come up with a wrong proper adjective, you can simply tell them that in proper adjectives, we need to be careful that this should come from a proper noun. China is a proper noun, that's why Chinese is proper adjective. Okay? Next, step number 7. Again, this is a whole class activity. Now, we have given the concept, we have done the discussion. Now we need to fix it in their minds. So what you can do, you need to write some names of countries on the board and ask kids if they can tell you the proper adjectives for them. For example, you can write the countries like Britain, Canada, Germany, Scotland, Sweden, and ask them, can you tell me the proper adjective for Britain? Maybe some of them can give you some real answers, otherwise you can help them. For Britain is British, for Canada is Canadian, Germany, German, Scotland, Scottish, Sweden, Swedish. Don't expect too many correct answers, or just use nouns that your kids are familiar with. So it will be easier for them to make the proper adjectives out of them. Okay. Now the next thing, step number 8. This is also a whole class activity. The whole class will participate in this. You can write these 4 suffixes on the board, which are ish, is, en, and an, and ask children if they can attach these suffixes to some nouns to make proper adjectives. You can give some example. For example, Britain, British. Tell them if they can think of some other countries and add ish to them. If they tell you something, well and good. If not, so you can simply help them by telling them these words: American, German, Korean, Mexican, Spanish, English, British, Scottish, Polish, Portuguese, Japanese, Chinese, Nepalese, Australian, Malaysian, Indonesian, and Indian. Once this step is done, you can take your lesson further to step number 9, where you can tell kids that sometimes proper adjectives don't follow a pattern, like the word French, which has come from France, Filipino from Philippines, Pakistani that has come from Pakistan, Afghan from Afghanistan, Thai from Thailand, Welsh from Wales, and Dutch from Netherlands. Keep asking them the question because language is in their surrounding. They might have heard these things somewhere in some cartoons, in some movies, but they don't know that they are proper adjectives. So when you will give them some example, they may come up with something that is actually a proper adjective, right? Step number 10, this is again a whole class activity. Tell the children that continents can also make proper adjectives. Ask them the names of continents and see if they know the proper adjectives for them. What are the continents? Continents are Asia, Africa, Europe, America, Australasia, Antarctica. So if Asia is a continent, so Asian will be proper adjective. Africa will go with African. Europe, European. America, American. Australasia, Australasian. Antarctica, Antarctic. In all these activities, the whole class is invited to participate. And once you think that the concepts are somehow clear, you can give them some activity pages which could be of matching the noun with their proper adjectives, or maybe adding the suffixes to the end of nouns to make them proper adjectives. Or you can also play some games like writing nouns and proper adjectives on little slips and ask children to make the pair of them. It's always better to incarnate the ideas through games and some physical activities and then go for the worksheet type of thing. Even if you are giving them worksheets, so try them to be more engaging with different type of puzzles or crosswords rather than simply writing sentences. Okay? If you want some activity pages, you can also check out my website. The link is given in the description box. And I hope that I have explained the lesson objectives well to you. And now you can confidently teach this topic to your kids and students. So this is all for today's video. If you found it useful, please hit the like button. Write something in the comments as well. I'll see you soon with something new. Take care. Bye for now. And don't forget to make it a great day. Bye.